EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis, and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visiting sideline, head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Running the show across the field, that's Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Glad to have you with us for this one, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call. It's Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey with the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. He's brought down just inside the 25. So out had the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013. Coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1 picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. Neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on third. Third and long for him here. On him again, and he goes down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense wants to do to these quarterbacks. You want to speed them up, and the best way to do it is to hit them and bring them to the ground. Conversely, they've got to figure out offensively how to protect. If you can't protect, you can't execute, you can't do anything offensively.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He dodged the tackle. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Into the hands of Pickett. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. It's down to that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Dallas.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Second and 8.
Dak now from the gun. Oh, he's going for it again. And Prescott finds him a first as he slides down to end the run.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Cowboys first down. No first and goal.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dylan Laube on the return. Escapes a defender.
The Raiders take over.
The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. And that's incomplete. Wanting to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
He was covered by Kyer Elam.
First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for Las Vegas. 1st down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, Jeanty running there full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
No gain here after a gain of only 1, and now they'll face 3rd and 9.
Down and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's Lockett, he brings it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun give here to Jeanty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal game, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
It's a gain of
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the send.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this 1st quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offenses look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. They turn them against their own team. They're quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
At the 46-yard line.
That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Cowboys.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, here's Dak. Dump off to his fullback. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Now it's Prescott again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Going left side, Williams with it. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Prescott here from the gun.
17-yard line.
Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And Prescott finds him at first as he slides down to end the run.
That's another.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Williams. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
From the 14 after that sack, tough 3rd and goal coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get into situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that.
Aubrey puts it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. They'll run here following the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 11-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Has it down close. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Prescott now to throw on third down. Catch is made in close. And this one doesn't go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Aubrey puts it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind. You only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Laube with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down, ball at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Smith on 3rd and long. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message could be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Picked up at the 38. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
When can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Cowboy first down.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
So that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Prescott out of the gun, 3rd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys grow their lead off the turnover. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
Raiders stuffing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Laube with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. Things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Counter give to Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They put a receiver in motion here left. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the
Play action. Here's Smith. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
gain of 21 more yards. That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of him.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And again, it's Smith.
33-yard line.
He tucks it and takes off. And they bring him down after the player reaches the 26. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Another Las Vegas first first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And he gets this forward to the 19. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Giving this to Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together and get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Trying to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Fourth down, he calls his own number on the option. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Dak off the play fake. This one finds the fullback. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
A gain of 12. First down, Dallas.
Dak to the air here. Screen here for Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Second and 3 now.
To Javonte Williams.
Dak throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Another throw for Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A 6-yard pickup.
Throwing again, Prescott. That's caught by Williams. And he's tackled for no gain. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And it's third down.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Prescott to throw once more. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And they get this down to the 28. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Now it's Prescott again. Completes it again to Pickens. And he gets this forward to the 19. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
19-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the pistol, Prescott has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. And just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
A gain of 5. First down, Cowboys.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash.
A 31-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off the points, and remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
And it looks like we're going to have time
The
for
Raiders
one more
take
play here,
over
Brock,
first
as this
and
one goes
10
for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. This is brought in. Big gain for Lockett. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin with the reigning, defending Super Bowl champs, the Eagles, at home to take on the Lions in a matchup of the top 2 seeds in the NFC a season ago. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the big man, Derrick Henry. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Ravens get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Chiefs get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. A final look now at the rest of the scores from week number 11, with Indianapolis and New Orleans enjoying the week off. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Nickel set here from the Raiders. Third down. Prescott takes off with it. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line of gain. So here comes fourth down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Ryan Anger, the one to send it away. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. That's Mayer. He's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
Go play fake here with Smith. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
That's good.
He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play fake, here's Smith. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Logan Wilson has it. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. And no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the 1st play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. 1st down, here's Dan. That throw finds Tolbert. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 18.
A handoff to Williams. Zoe's at the 18-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
8 yards on the play. That's another.
In the red zone on 1st. Completed over the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
10 more yards. That's another Cowboys.
Prescott here from the gun. That's Lamb running a slant. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of... These two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Malby with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10.
The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Throw right side, finds Bench. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Complete to number 18.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9.
Out of the gun, here's Smith.
At the 31.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. No throw, 3rd and long. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. We'll find Jack Besh on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35.
The Cowboys
The
take over
Cowboys
first
and quarterback
10
Dak
at
Prescott
their
ready
own
to get back to work.
34-yard line.
And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Dive play straight ahead. And he made it just 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They fake the hands off. Now Prescott finds his fullback. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He'll try and run this. And this one does not go far.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
From the gun is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Dude, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he missed it. It's no good. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to
Back to the air. It's Smith. Now here he goes. And he's going to slide in safely after a gain of about 9. Productive effort there, though it does still bring up 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd down, Genty. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Dak off the play fake. Buying some time left. He takes it himself. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. carry by Williams. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. We set it down for him at the 38.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Dallas.
Draw play. This is Williams. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Taken down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Sure was a great effort. That brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing again is Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
It's third down and 10.
And air it out on third. On screen here to Blue. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this fourth down.
8-yard gain.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and the more importantly, to stop it. The wind was at a sail's cape, but it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. No stir on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Raiders
have their offense back out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Throwing is Smith. It's a screen play to Genty. Shoots away from one. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And the Raider first down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Raiders.
First down, Smith to throw. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to be Cowboys football. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Cowboys football, and they should be able to coast through the fourth with that kind of lead. New set of downs for him at the 38. Williams now on first and 10. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Go with Williams on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
And it brings up third down.
Running for the marker with Williams. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. But anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator is going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before he gets started. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Mostert on the return. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
And we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Taking it on the slant by Besh. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 9.
Throwing on third, Smith. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
11. And a Las Vegas first down.
Smith yet again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. And again, it's Smith. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has a man on target to Thornton. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Again, it's Smith to the air. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Deron Bland.
Smith will try again on 2nd. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards and hit a 3rd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. From the gun, Smith. Hits him on the in route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Desperation time here on 4th. He'll get this to Tucker. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Up the gut they go with Williams. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Another run for Williams. Escapes a defender. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk in 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Third and just 2 to go.
Gain on the play brings up third down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. He got first down from the 31.
Cowboys first down.
Straight ahead with Williams. Oh, he lost the football. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they keep possession. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Dak to the air here. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Pass is caught by Blue. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8.
Running right, it's Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Cowboys.
They'll look to run with Williams. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys are running them out of the building. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
Raiders nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for the Cowboys.
Laube with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
Drive starts with an option. Lost control of another one. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so the Raiders hang on to possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Finds him over the middle, and he's brought down after a short gain.
Complete to Brock Bowers. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 11.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Third and long for him here. He's running for it.
Geno Smith on the scramble.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. Forced a 4th down.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Here's Williams to start the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Cowboys moments away from their 4th win of the year. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Williams fields the pitch. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He keeps it himself on third down. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And if they could play at this level every time out, now their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.